Welcome to PreMath. In this video, we have got this staircase problem, as you can see in this given diagram, such that this segment AG is 5 units, whereas this segment CG is 6 units. And moreover, these perpendicular and horizontal segments are equal in length. And furthermore, all these angles are 90 degrees each. And now our task is to calculate the length AB. Please don't forget to give a thumbs up and subscribe. And please keep in mind that this figure may not be 100% true to the scale. Let's go ahead and get started. And we know that all these segments are equal in length. So therefore, I'm going to label this segment lowercase a, this segment lowercase a, lowercase a, lowercase a, and lowercase a across the board. And now let's make an observation. We know that this whole segment CG is 6 units. So therefore, this segment EC is going to be half of this 6. So this segment is going to become 3 units. And now we are going to focus on this tiny right triangle CDE. And we are going to apply the Pythagorean theorem on this triangle to find the value of this lowercase a. And here's our Pythagorean theorem: a square plus b square equal to c square. And in our case, our hypotenuse is 3, whereas our two other legs are lowercase a and lowercase a as well. Let's go ahead and fill in the blanks in this formula. So we got a square plus a square equal to 3 square. Let's simplify. That is going to give us 2 times a square equal to 9. And now we are going to divide both sides by 2. So therefore, we are going to have a square equals to 9 divided by 2. And now I'm going to undo this square by taking a square root on both sides. So therefore, our lowercase a value is going to be 3 divided by square root of 2. And now we are going to rationalize this denominator. So therefore, we are going to multiply and divide by square root of 2. And here we can see square root of 2 times square root of 2 is going to be equal to simply 2. So therefore, our lowercase a value simply turns out to be 3 times square root of 2 divided by 2. So thus our this lowercase a value turns out to be 3 times square root of 2 divided by 2. And now we are going to draw some auxiliary lines to make our job simpler. As you can see in this next step, I have extended this horizontal line AG all the way to this point P. And likewise, I have extended this perpendicular line BC all the way to point P as well, such that our this angle is a 90-degree angle. And now let's make an observation. We can see that this whole segment CP is going to be equal to the sum of these two individual segments A and this lowercase a as well. So therefore, this segment has got to be 2 times a. And likewise, this segment GP is going to be 2 times a as well, since this segment is lowercase a. And likewise, this segment is lowercase a as well. And now we are going to focus on this big right triangle APB. We know our this side AP is going to be 5 plus 2 times a. So I can write 5 plus 2 times a. And likewise, this side BP is going to be a plus 2a is going to make it 3 times a. And now we are going to apply the Pythagorean theorem on this triangle. And here's our Pythagorean theorem once again: a square plus b square equal to c square. And in our case, this side AB is our hypotenuse. whereas our two other legs are 5 plus 2a and 3a. So let's go ahead and fill in the blanks in this Pythagorean formula. So our one side is 5 plus 2 times a whole square, plus our other side is 3a whole square equals to our hypotenuse is ab square. And now let's recall this famous identity. A plus b whole square could be written as a square plus b square plus 2 times ab. So therefore we can write this one as 25 plus 4 times a square plus 20 times a plus now we're going to take care of this one, that is going to be 9 times a square is going to be equal to a b square on the right hand side. And now we are going to combine these like terms. So therefore we can write 25 plus 13 times a square plus 20 times a equal to ab square. And now we know that our lowercase a value is 3 times square root of 2 divided by 2. I am going to substitute that value over here, as you can see. So therefore we can write 25 plus 13 times our a value is 3 times square root of 2 divided by 2 whole square plus likewise 20 times our a value is 3 times square root of 2 divided by 2 is going to be equal to ab square. And now let's make an observation. We can see that this whole thing, if we take square of this one, that is going to give us 9 divided by 2. And likewise, when we multiply this whole thing, that is going to give us 30 times square root of 2. As you can see in this next step, I have replaced this whole square part with this 9 divided by 2. And likewise, when we multiply everything on this side, that is going to give us 30 times square root of 2. So therefore, this is going to give us 25 plus when we multiply this thing, that is going to give us 117 divided by 2 plus 30 times square root of 2 equals to ab square. And now if we add these two terms, that is going to give us 167 divided by 2. So therefore I can write our ab square value as 167 divided by 2 plus 30 times square root of 2. And now we are going to undo this square by taking a square root on both sides. So therefore our this side AB length is going to be equal to the square root of 167 divided by 2 plus 30 times square root of 2 units. So thus, after all the calculations and manipulations, the AB segment length turns out to be square root of 167 divided by 2 plus 30 times the square root of 2 units. And that is going to be approximately equal to 11.222 units as well. And that's our final answer. Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more exciting videos. Bye.